Hi, this is Carlos Cousins, and this is a writing question that is asking us to assess the validity of the underlined portions of a given sentence. So the first thing you want to do for this problem is read the sentence to yourself, try to get the idea of what the author might originally have meant by the sentence, and then immediately go into the answer choices and consider which is right or wrong. So let's do that together. Dolphins and sharks may be similar in shape and coloration, but the shark is the more dangerous and the dolphin the friendliest. So the idea is that even though dolphins and sharks look similar, the shark is more dangerous than the dolphin, and the dolphin is more friendly than the shark. Well, let's go ahead and see which of these answers make sense then. Dolphins and sharks may be similar. That's fine. The may here is talking about dolphins and sharks. The subject of the sentence, this is the verb portion of the sentence, that they may be similar in shape and coloration, then is going to be the object, so we're fine. But the shark is the more dangerous, so is fine here. Again, the subject is the shark, so this is in the third person singular, which is fine for shark. The more dangerous, well, more is all of a sudden introducing a comparison, and you have to watch out for this sort of word. And dangerous is an adjective that is describing the shark, which is a noun, so that's fine. And the dolphin, the friendliest. So we've crossed all these out, and all of a sudden the problem comes in with the friendliest. And that is because if you look at the beginning of the sentence here, the shark is the more dangerous, and then followed by and, you're going to need a parallel structure after and here, so that you'd have something that looks the same. The dolphin is the friendliest or the more friendly. And the reason for that is because you cannot assume that there is going to be a verb here. Once you have and this is something to keep in mind all the time, and will only be there if this clause of the sentence can stand alone as its own sentence, and this clause of the sentence can stand alone as its own sentence. And if we consider this part of the sentence standing alone, we're going to have the dolphin the friendliest. And that's not a full sentence. For friendliest, what am I doing? So for that to work, for us not to necessarily need something that could stand on its own as a full sentence, we would need a comma. But that doesn't really work in this context either. So because this doesn't stand as a full sentence, you cannot assume that is going to be there, because we don't have an explicit structure that might lead us to assume that this has to be the right answer. I hope that that explains what I'm talking about. Just remember that when you see and, you have to make sure that what follows and could stand on its own as its separate sentence, not necessarily when you have a comma. Good luck and happy prepping.